Hello, my name is Keenan Atkins and I am running for the UK Youth Parliament. I am currently attempting to improve my local area and I wish to spread this to a large scale. I always listen to the public and see what they believe needs improving about their area. I then campaign for this to become a reality. Sometimes I don't succeed, but I do my best. I have recently asked many people what is wrong with the UK, and many have said that bullying is a massive problem. This is why bullying is one of the first things I'm going to conclude. As I listen to your views, there are always new problems that arise, and I do my best to resolve them. With your vote, I have the opportunity to change the UK. Vote for me. Your views, your advice, your voice.
Hello, I'm Joseph Osford. I am 14 and I live in Castleknow, Barnes. I am an active person and wish to bring this energy to the UKYP. I have always felt a passion to fight for issues on behalf of young people. If you elect me, I can help bring this passion to help make a difference on a national scale. The reason I have chosen to run as a Richmond Youth Parliament member is because I believe us, the youth of today, need more provided, challenging and creative opportunities advertised for us, so we have more choice in the things we do. We should be inspired to achieve our potential, whether that would be through sports, music, arts, science or fashion. All we need is the opportunity and the heart to fight. I have the heart to fight for such opportunities, but you need to vote. This opportunity is up to you. I am Joseph Osford. Thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Fahima and I am 15. I believe being a part of the UK Youth Parliament will allow me to speak on behalf of young people. The input we will give would have an impact on the political and economical system. This will encourage and raise awareness about issues that need more attention or have not been resolved, such as transport. To tackle transport issues, a meeting could be held with bus companies, local authorities and young people. This will give you a chance to express how the situation could be dealt with. I will try everything in my power to improve your area of concern. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tom Campbell and I'm standing for UKYP. I'm here because I believe I can make a difference for you. Change and more change. I want to change public transport because I feel that it's too expensive and not reliable enough. I also want to reduce tuition fees. I want to do this because many people who want to cannot afford to go to university. I also want to change the public view on teenagers because I feel too many people have a negative view on us, calling us yobs, thugs, you've heard the rest. Vote for me, vote for change and more change.
Hello, my name is Samuel Clark and I'm running for the UK Youth Parliament because I want to take my interest in politics further by representing the young people of Richmond Borough. We are one of the safest boroughs in England. Youths living here are affluent and aspiring people, and we are the next generations of taxpayers, professionals and leaders. However, because we are young, we are stereotyped as troublemakers and unacceptable. This is unacceptable. Another issue I aim to tackle is transport. It costs us £2.30 to get the bus and around £8.40 on the train for an off-peak travel card. And while the Oyster card scheme sorts this out until we're 15, after then we have to pay. These are two of the many issues that I aim to sort out. Many issues that you yourselves have come up with. By voting for me, you ensure that your voice gets heard and represented properly. Vote for me and vote for a brighter future.
The problem of obesity is growing amongst the young. Being obese can increase the risk of diseases such as type 2 diabetes, cancer and heart disease. Obesity can have a real impact on a person's life, the lives of their families, and also place a large financial burden on the NHS and the wider economy. Statistics from 2010 showed that 30.3% of children aged 2 to 15 were overweight or obese. It states that if no action is taken, then this will increase significantly by 2030. I know a lot of work is taking place already in schools, but I think we need to provide small workshops to parents so that we together can identify the causes of the problem. The workshops can provide guidance to parents so that children can eat and exercise during infancy, which in turn can lead to them making better choices later in life. So vote for me, I'm Simi G.
My name is Starush Jethwa. I am 14 years of age and a student at Twickenham Academy. I would like to nominate myself as a member for the United Kingdom Youth Parliament. At present, I am the Deputy Student Mayor of Richmond Borough. I regularly attend the Richmond Youth Council meetings. I firmly believe in equality and opportunities. Us youths deserve to be heard. We have our own opinions, we have the drive, ambitions, and we are the future. I would like to make our future a place to be proud of. I would like to campaign on the following issues. Number 1, our environment should be a safe place to live in. Number 2, stamp out antisocial behaviour and bullying in school. And number 3, student discounts should apply to all students, not just for college and university students. I am asking for your vote. Please vote for me. Let's start for a wonderful future. Thank you for listening.
Kofi Annan, the former UN Secretary General, once quoted that we young people should be at the forefront of global change and innovation. I believe passionately in this idea, and that is why I've decided to run for UKYP. One of the key social issues surrounding young people today is youth unemployment, and it's vital that we find the necessary ways to tackle the problem. The most effective way to do this, in my opinion, would be to implement more work-related projects through schools and through youth clubs. These work-related opportunities will give us young people the opportunity to gain the vital skills and the experience needed to improve our employability. This is but one of many issues that I believe require strong vocal representation in UKYP. As a candidate, I am willing to use my voice to represent your ideas. And if you vote for me, I will make sure that those ideas and those opinions are regularly heard, so that we together can make that all-important difference. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Mira Kataria. I'm 14 years old and I go to Waldegrave School. I want us all to be happy, safe and sure about our bright futures. And if I were to be elected as your representative by the UKYP, I will promise to make that true. Why should you vote for me? Well, I'm a confident, determined and straightforward person. I don't believe in confused talk because it is such a waste of time. My confidence is my main advantage. I'm also a talkative and very chatty person. As your representative, I will be tackling local and national issues, like increasing the importance of mental and sexual health education given at schools. Gun and knife crime has grown particularly amongst the youth. This might sound very lame, but it's very important. You need to be aware. Lastly, but certainly not the least, a stereotypical image of the youth that has been presented to people. This has to change and I need your help. In the past, I have set up campaigns against bullying and for more activities for young people, and I intend to do similar things here, but I need your help. You need to vote. So remember, when you're voting for your leader, vote for change, and change is me. That's all from Mira Kataria for today. Thank you.
This election is all about you, so making the right decision counts. Being your current Member of Youth Parliament, I am the candidate with the most experience of getting your views heard on a local and national level. I am totally committed to this work, and over the past 2 years, I have worked to improve health and advice services, to support vital youth services, and to get your views heard. But I've got more to offer. If re-elected, I will ensure that all local health and advice services, such as careers or drugs and alcohol advice, are well advertised and available to all of you. I will campaign for all local schools to teach PSHE and citizenship to the highest standard that they can. And I will create and promote opportunities for you to make a real change. So, be on the right track and vote for Jack.
I'm Mackenzie Hubbard. I'm part of my school council and I'm the student mayor for Richmond. I'm passionate about your opinions and adamant that we should have a say for change. An issue I would focus on would be the quality of PSHE lessons. Youths all over Richmond don't receive helpful information and others get none. This has to end. Another problem, the reliability of transport. This causes trouble for youths who are blamed even when they're not at fault. Working with transport companies across the UK will create bonds that will be helpful when we want to make our voices heard. And finally, hospitals are scary. This can put many youths off going for checkups or concerns. They're seen as where you go when something is wrong, not where you go to get better. The UKYP can change this. Make them buildings you won't mind visiting. Vote for me, a UKYP member who'll listen, work and commit.
Hi there, my name is Jay McGee. I'm 14 years old and I'm standing for UK Youth Parliament in Richmond. Stuff that I'm doing right now is 1, I joined the Alliance Park School and Year Council. 2, I work on the press at school for the quarterly newspaper. And 3, I'm currently in the process of making a YouTube channel with my cousin and friends. My main views are 1, transport being more frequent in places like Witton, Barnes, Castleknock. 2, I think tuition fees should be free in England. And 3, we should have votes at 16 for our right as youth to vote. I also want to work with but challenge people from our local MP to our Prime Minister and in any means possible. So please, wherever you are on voting day, vote for me, Jay McGee. Thank you.
I'm Eunice McGee. So, why vote for me? Well, I could talk about the things that I've done in the past, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that young people like all of you and myself need to be heard. There are 3 reasons why I've put myself forward as a candidate. The first, work experience. I'd work towards bringing that back with vast improvements, enabling us to reach our goals. Secondly, transport. I'd work towards improving transport for young people on a whole new level in terms of availability and convenience. And finally, I'd strive to make sure all of our views and ideas are valued and all our needs are met. I can't promise that if I'm elected there won't be any homework or that there'll be swimming pools in every school, but what I can promise is that no one will be ignored and that change will happen. Thanks for listening. Vote Eunice McGee.
Hi, my name is Romany Franco. I am 16 and I'm running for the UK Youth Parliament. I feel that young people are being let down by the current education system, and I'd like to work with young people across the country to highlight our concerns. Young people deserve better support to succeed in schools, colleges, university and life. I find the government's way of thinking a bit ancient and they need to realise what type of society we live in. Everyone is looking for a good education like university, which is a great thing, right? The government put in new equality and diversity laws, so they think rising fees to go to university only allowing those who have the money to pay for it. You're contradicting yourselves. They wonder why people started rioting because they don't listen. If elected as UKYP member, I will be committed to listen to you and make sure the local concerns of young people in Richmond Borough will be heard on a national level. So remember my name, Romany Franco. Believe, succeed and create change, because I know that's what I'll be doing if you vote for me. Thank you.
My name is Kieran Patton and I am standing for this year's UKYP elections. Cool, calm and collected, I consistently deliver powerful and effective change, not just to young people in Richmond and Twickenham, but all over Britain. One of my main policies is to help clear the air between both the police and young people like you and me. We all sometimes feel victimised by the police, sometimes because of the age or how we look. This needs to be addressed via more open communication along with a greater understanding of each other. Transport. One of the most important factors of our lives needs to be adjusted and improved upon to ensure a reliable journey from home to school, home to college, and soon home to work. I will adjust the Oyster card for 16 to 18-year-olds, making free bus travel, not just for young people, so we don't have to worry about spending a majority of our earnings on transport. My passion and ambitions will propel us young people out of the shadows and into a place where our voices, opinions and thoughts will be respected, not as a group of thugs, but as a respectable member of society.
No jobs, no money, no prospects. Hello, my name is Camille Richards, and if elected, young people will not be the victims of another recession. I stand with you now so that together we can ensure that our voices are heard and not forgotten. I face the same troubles you face every day, the same frustrations, the lack of opportunities, and I'm tired of being part of just another statistic. I want us to be called the comeback generation instead of the hopeless, the productive youth instead of the lazy. If you vote for me, I will come up with fresh, new, effective ideas. I will be mainly focusing on how to decrease youth unemployment rates. I will do this through 3 main steps: education, training, and apprenticeship. As the famous Martin Luther King once said, "The time is always right to do what is right." So let's start now. Thank you.
I am passionate about giving all young people the opportunity to go to university. Not only can it broaden the intellectual range of those who attend, but provide the skills needed for employers and benefiting the wider community. However, the prospect of debt discourages many people. If we changed the current system of loans to graduate tax, students from poorer backgrounds would be able to attend further education. The income threshold for the graduate tax would mean that nothing would be paid back until people were earning above a minimum amount. For this to work, we need to sort out youth unemployment. And if we looked at apprenticeships and internships, as well as providing money for universities, I believe it would allow people to start earning and get onto their feet. I'm James Rogers, vote for me.
Reality compared to fantasy. Which one is more reliable? I'm Neve, I'm 11, and I'm standing for UKYP. I'm for reality. Reality is the place where your voice makes a difference. We can change things together. In the last few years, I've been volunteering for a lottery-funded community project to encourage people to grow their own food. I was also a member of school council and pupil parliament, so I have broad experience. How will they listen to us if we are not talking? I want all young people to have a say about local and national issues. If we don't collect your opinions, how can we help? I feel there are so many areas that people want to talk about, like safety, law and justice. My main concern is environmental issues. I may be young, but I have a voice. Vote Neve, vote Voice.
Hi, my name's Oscar, and I'm standing as a candidate for the UK Youth Parliament. This government will sideline GCSEs for a new qualification called English Baccalaureate, or EBAC. This consists of a core of subjects: English, maths, sciences, languages, and history and geography. From 2017, school league tables will be based on EBACs, not GCSEs, so head teachers will need to concentrate funding on EBAC subjects. Subjects such as music, art, drama, PE, and ICT are likely to receive less funding and may even be scrapped in some schools. I don't oppose redesigning GCSEs, but the effect on non-EBAC subjects could be devastating. The policy is still to be finalised, so I would look to influence it. This applies to everyone, as GCSEs will look bad because employers will look for EBACs. This means that year 10 and 11 could be pointless for some students. In short, GCSEs would be devalued. So, if you want to see change, vote for me. Thank you for watching.
Hi, my name is Bessa. I pledge to tackle real-life problems people face in today's society and make young people's voices heard right up to the members of Parliament. From research and discussions, young people's main concerns are the work opportunities available, the increase in travel prices, their safety in their areas and schools, and sexual health advice. Britain's youth unemployment rate is expected to hit 1 million this year. Travel prices are a lot more expensive with no EMA to help young people carry them through college. Bullying and conflict in various areas needs to come to an end to help give young people confidence. Sexual health advice, services and lessons need to be heavily reformed as Britain has the highest teenage pregnancy in Western Europe. If elected, I make the solemn promise to work with officials every day to create vast opportunities across the country for young people. I will combat bullying by working with local authorities and bring greater measures to help young people cover travel and costs. I will work with health ministers to tackle the high number of teenage pregnancies for the future generation.
Hello, I'm Nicholas. I consider myself very fortunate to be running for the UKYP and to be presenting my manifesto to you today. And as such, I want to bring your opinions, your thoughts and your concerns to the table, as well as tackling the issues directly and indirectly affecting us and our futures, working with you, the community and others to establish worthwhile, workable and sustainable solutions. Good ranges of issues that illustrate this are transport, energy, and education. Transport, because there are simple solutions to your concerns that require the involvement of many people, something which I will strive to coordinate and achieve. Energy, because current and emerging policies as to the production and sustainability of it will greatly impact our futures. And education, because I know the range of views that you have on, for example, the recent GCSE overhaul. I want to ensure that every single one is heard. Thank you very much.